Hey guys, and welcome to my new Path of Exile 2 video. I'm going to show you guys the progression that I've made since the last time I've made a video a couple days ago. So as you can see, I'm now level 84. I have 221 dexterity, 1282 life, 702 mana, 175 spirit. My resistances are 75, 75, 75, and 46. I've done a lot of upgrading my resistances since the last video. I lost a lot of evasion. I took a lot out of evasion, so I've gone from, I think, 26,000 to 18,000 and 94% to 87%, but I think it was a good trade-off. There's my resistances again, and the run walk is 31.9. Alright, let's take a look at my new weapons and armor. So for my bow, I bought this new bow. It does more physical damage. Still has 80% elemental damage and 11% attack speed. Just more physical damage than my old bow. So I've started upgrading to more resistance-based items. So I have a triple resist helmet here. 36, 33, 23, and 20% rarity with 559 evasion. I got a quiver here. It's the same quiver I was using in my last video. Still a good quiver. I haven't upgraded yet. I did get a new amulet. This one has 35 spirit, 15% rarity, 60 in all attributes, 15% all resistances, and 29 fire resist. It's a very well-rounded amulet. I've changed my armor around too. I got a triple resist armor. Wait, no, that's only a double resist armor, but one of them is chaos resistance, which is really good. I have the same gloves as I had last time. 29% rarity, 32% cold resistance. I got a new belt, a triple resist belt. And my boots are the same boots, but I used an exalted orb on them, so I got an extra 34% lightning resistance. And that's it for my gear. Other than that, I have the same flask and the same mana flask. So this is my skills now. I have the same skills basically as what I had before. Lightning Arrow, Lightning Rod, Magnetic Salvo, Herald of Thunder, Wind Dancer, Voltaic Mark, but now I've added Alchemist Bloom. I'm using Martial Tempo, 25% attack speed. Primal Armament, deals 25% more weapon elemental damage. Supported attacks gain 25% damage as extra lightning damage. And I've added Heft. Heft is a new one that I put in there. Adds 30% more physical damage, and as you can see, the DPS lift is quite big, 22 to 25. That's 3,000 DPS. It's a very good lift. And as you can see, my lightning arrow damage, my base damage has gone up a lot. In my last video, my base damage was 11,000. Now it's 25,000, and I'm going to show you guys how it goes even higher after the buff. With Lightning Rod, I got Scatter Shot, Magnified Effect, Lightning Exposure, Neural Overload. Still kinda not sure about this one, might switch it out. Doesn't seem to work. Magnetic Salvo, Hourglass, Concentrated Effect, Lightning Penetration, Rising Tempest. I just threw Rising Tempest in there because it just gives it a slight DPS kick once you take your first shot. Herald of Thunder, Lightning Mastery, Innervative, which still buffs your main attack, Conduction, and Coursing Current. Unfortunately, things like Envenom and other elemental add-on attacks no longer buff Rising Tempest. Wind Dancer has Clarity, Precision, Maim. Voltaic Mark has Culling Strike, Execute, Longshot. Alchemist Bloom has Vitality and Cannibalism. And that's it for my skills. Okay. I've gotten 2 more Ascension points, which I put into Gathering Winds since my last video. I I have the same starting passives, Owned Instincts, Blur, Vile Wounds, but then I took off Clean Shot. These two right here, I took them off. So we'll come down this way. I still have all of my quiver effects. I come up here, I get the lightning resistance penetration. I get 15% increased damage for each type of elemental ailment on the enemy. I get this gem slot down here. Now this is where I've made a change as well. I've added increased attack damage, 25%, and 25% maim. It adds a lot of good physical damage. I went down here and I got both of these shocks, which I had last time, frazzled and rattled. Last time I ended at the jewel here, but now I've continued and come down in this direction. Increased damage with bows, increased attack speed, increased attack speed, increased attack speed, 12% increase with bows. And then pierce an additional target. I have 100% pierce. Now I pierce an additional target. And I came down here and I got increases and reductions to projectile speed also apply to damage with bows. And it turns out that gave me a 28% buff for my particular build and because of some of the gems that I have. Now we come back this way, branch off down here. I still have these Thunder Shock, Spreading Shock skills. I still have these evasion skills. I actually got rid of these evasion skills over here because I realized I was focusing too much on evasion and where I could have just been putting it into more damage and working on my resistances. So I did a little bit of a change there. I still have the branch down here that leads to this jewel slot. Come down this way. Still goes over to this jewel slot down here. And then Flash Storm, Lightning Rod. And this is another change I've made. Previously I had up to the emerald and I stopped, but now I've branched into here. 3% attack speed, 3% attack speed, 8% chance to blind, and then a 10% increase in attack speed, which is a really big increase. I also branched off from this gem here over here and got this 12% increase in elemental damage and then another 20% increase in elemental damage plus 5% of physical damage from hits taken as damage of a random element. So that was a pretty good one too to just grab real quick. And so that's what my skill tree looks like right now. Again, it's subject to change, but right now I've got a really decent build going. And so that's the passives, and we move on. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've completed up to tier 15 now, which previously I was only at tier 8. And I'm going to show you guys the buff that you get when you bring down your lightning rod and you get a shocked enemy. Like, you don't even need to bring down the lightning rod. It will buff automatically just by using the attack. But I'll show you guys 27,175. That's from Tailwind. 29. See it going up. We haven't used Innovative yet. 41,000. See that, guys? 41,000. Fight a pack, monster pack. Kick up real high. 41,419. So we got some real good damage now. Clearing out dungeons. We've got our resists up quite a bit. And I'm really impressed with the type of damage that I've been getting. Let me know what you guys think about it. I still have some tweaks to make with my resistances, as you can see, I got way too many of certain resistances. I have 120% lightning resistance, 100% cold resistance, 86% fire resistance, and 46% chaos resistance. So I'm going to bring down some of these lightning resistance, add it to chaos, and trying to get all settled down at 75. So that's the goal that I'm working towards now. The DPS is good. I want to get the resistances set. The evasion is still decent. And then maybe I can work on some extra life after that. And that's about it for now. I'm still a work in progress, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on where I'm at. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave some comments and let me know your feedback about my build.